All right, everybody, welcome back. Guess where we are if you can look in the background here. Back at Pop Century, this time I got a king-size bed. No bathtub in the bathroom this time around, but this was set up a little bit different than the ones that normally have like the little drop bed from here plus the queen. But here's just a quick little peek over here. So this is the coffee section now. This is normally where that other bed would have been. You have the king-size bed. Don't mind my huge mess over here, but then now there's a table here. So changed the layout a little bit here with the king-size bedroom, which I never had before. I think I've requested it a few times, but never got it. But as you see, got my Animal Kingdom shirt on here today from, well, not really Animal Kingdom, but from Up. Up is, you can meet the characters like Russell and Doug and Animal Kingdom. So I'm gonna head over to Animal Kingdom with my little Up shirt on for a couple hours. What time is it? I think it's about 4-ish, so about 3 hours. I think it closes at 7 o'clock. So we might as well just see how many attractions you could get on at the very end of the day at Animal Kingdom. I know it used to be really good to go at the end of the day. You were able to get on a lot of attractions with short waits. I did check earlier, and Dinosaur was about 15 minutes. Haven't checked in a little bit, so I have to check it out again. But I did open up a pin pack. Finally was able to get my hands on the Skyliner mystery set, which I did end up with one trader. Also, I'm going to focus on a lot of trading this time around. So that is my duplicate I got. I did buy 4 boxes of it and only got that duplicate Minnie Mouse one. But here's a look at the full set. All right, so here's the little first pin purchase of my trip here. So you have Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, which is my favorite one. I think Donald and then Mickey are my tied for like second. Huey, Dewey, and Louie, Daisy, and Chip and Dale. So the only one I was missing from this whole set is the Pluto one, which maybe I'll come across it, but we shall see. And then, yeah, there's a look at the traders I have on this side, and then just some miscellaneous ones on that side. But, yep, a lot of the hidden Disney Wave A for this year on here, so maybe I'll get lucky and come across some Wave Bs at Animal Kingdom today. If not, I do have Magic Kingdom tomorrow and the Halloween party tomorrow, so maybe some good pins there. I did see there's some cool pins for Not So Scary and some mystery packs, so hopefully I'll get my hands on those. Alright, so this time around I got a room on the 2nd floor. So this is my view. Pretty nice out here. I was going to order some water and have it delivered before I go to Animal Kingdom, but the wait for the water delivery was like an hour and a half. So we'll do that later. Alright, picked up my Crush annual pass magnet. This one might be my favorite one so far. Alright, first ride, let's kick it off with Dinosaur. 20 minutes. Hopefully it moves a little bit quicker than that, but it does look like a pretty decently long line.
And how you can help me make history today with the Time Rover. It's like this. If I can bring you back from the Cretaceous period, it stands to reason that I can bring back a live dinosaur with you. And not just any dinosaur.
On it on and get out before that asteroid hits. Let's roll!
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just little ones.
Oleoramus. Carnotaurus.
Definitely not our dino. Go, go! 4-wheel drive, move it!
Carnotaurus.
That's it!
Iguanodon.
Forget it! Get them out now!
Asteroid impact.
Brace yourself! This is it! They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
Alright, we made it. And they're here at the Dinosaur gift shop, traded for the spaceship from Wally, I believe. I've had that pin multiple times and I keep trading it away, but don't have it in the collection, so I figured I'll add it back to the collection. Maybe I'll trade it again, but that's the current look, and that's the first trade of this trip, I believe. All right, so I have an hour and 45 minutes left. I was thinking about doing Everest, but I don't know. I think I might skip it again, but I'll double check the wait just to see what the wait time is. You know, an hour and 45 before the park closes. So 35 minutes for the Everest ride, which isn't too bad. I also traded for this little carousel horse inside of their gift shop there. And at Joffrey's, I did pick myself up a pumpkin patch iced latte. So I guess it does have some cinnamon on top there, along with pumpkin flavored whipped cream. It's kind of dripping off the side there, but looks pretty good. Hopefully it's better than the pumpkin pie flavored ones. I did not like those from years past. All right, so I've tried it. This is definitely better than the pumpkin pie one. All right, so Safari has a 15-minute wait, so I think I'm gonna finish my coffee, hop online for that, hit that, and then make my way into Pandora. Gonna skip Everest, and definitely gonna skip Kali River Rapids. I'm not in the mood to get soaked, so I'll just hit the Safari and then make my way into Pandora.
Unloaded before you reach our store's parking area. If you are
It's
traveling
been a bit since I walked through this queue. I feel like I've been skipping the Safari quite a lot in my recent trips. But I remember waiting all the way back in this area many times in the past. I'm kind of hoping that it'll be less than a 15-minute wait because I haven't seen the end of the line yet. But this queue is pretty long for the Safari, so maybe there's a little bit of a line in the station, but so far, no line.
On your left. Now, Nile hippos, they like to spend most of their time all the way under the water. That is mostly just because they can weigh up to about 5,000 pounds. So that can... Bighorns, they are those Ankole cattle. With the Ankole cattle, they are one of the only domesticated species out here. And you might think their horns are incredibly heavy, but they're actually really light as the inside is hollow. Cool the rest of their body. Now you wouldn't think that that would cool them off very much, but it does cool them off by about 15 degrees. You're gonna see she is using that trunk to be able to pick up all of that water, and then every once in a while she goes and picks up a snack as well. But they are the less pink. Whenever they are hatched, they're going to be hatched gray. It does take them about 2 years to be completely pink, like what you see out here. At the bottom, now it does look like they're going to go play, but with that male line, you can see he doesn't quite have a full mane. He's just really young. He's close to about 3 years old. And he's still working on growing his mane, and he's also still working on learning how to roar. Right now his roar is pretty quiet, but the older he gets, the louder it's going to get. They're full size. These goats can also be seen headbutting each other. That is just another form of communication.
Alright, so the animals were pretty active this evening, so I got a good view of the lions, the elephants. So it's pretty good to go later in the evening for this party. I guess because it's like their final feeding time and they're getting ready for bed for the evening. But now to head over to Pandora. I think I have about like 30 minutes or so left, so not too much time. I don't know if I want to get some food here or just get something at the hotel. I did eat there earlier at the hotel, so I don't know. Maybe they'll hold me over. I'll get something later on. But to Pandora we go. So this back entrance to Pandora, coming from like the Festival of the Blanket, there's nobody over here but like me and one other family. There's nobody going this way, nobody going that way. So maybe there'll be low waits over here in Pandora. Alright, so Flight of Passage is a 50-minute wait. But I'm not too fond of that ride, so maybe I'll just head over to Navi River Journey and make that my last ride here in Animal Kingdom. Alright, so Navi is a posted 35-minute wait. Hopefully it moves a little bit quicker than that, but the line does look about 35 minutes. Alright, I'm a huge fan of this hat. How much is this? $30, and it is a snapback, which is pretty good. I feel like a lot of Disney hats are like that weird, I don't know, like belt strap kind of thing, but yeah, snapback. I might have to get this. Okay, so I bought it. I forget how much it came down to, like $26 or $27, whatever it was. But now time to get to the bus, back over to Pop. It does look like there might be rain coming again, because there is a few drops that come down from time to time, but hopefully I can get back to the hotel before it starts raining on me. Alright, so here's a look at the hat in action, but made it back to Pop, ordered that water, so I have to go running back down to the lobby. I was going to get it from Costco, but now they're closed, so I had to get it from Target. So it's a little bit more expensive for less water, but it is what it is. Yeah, so great first day here, a couple hours at Animal Kingdom. Would have been able to get on a few more attractions, but I skipped Everest, so I could have done Everest if I wanted to. But did Dinosaur, did the Safari, did Navi. Is that it? Yeah, so it was like about a ride an hour. It was a little bit busier than I thought it was going to be, considering it is a Friday. So I guess that kind of added a little bit more of attendance. Because times in the past, I was able to get on a lot of attractions there with like very little wait. So it was a little bit busier today. But I'll leave you with a nice little sunset view. All right, here's that little bit of a sunset view behind that giant yo-yo over there. Where's the Skyliner at? Skyliner, a little bit more that way, but yeah, with that being said, until next time.